Yeah, we're gonna go fast. Get on. All right, buddy. Come on. Hey guys, thanks for looking at this video. I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far. I know the majority of you guys had subscribed due to my Chevelle video, and don't worry, I have all the intentions in the world of, trying to restore it budget friendly wise, restore it to something that I can drive and enjoy. I also have a few other vehicles that I can bring as projects to the channel. I've got my 86 Cutlass that I'm pretty sure is going to be a really quick video series. I've got my 67 Chevrolet truck that I'm converting over to 5 lug, and just getting it to driver status as well. I've got a 93 Z28. I've got an LS with a pretty decent sized turbo on it, chrome moly cage, drag car, would like to do it a street and strip type deal. All that stuff, if you want to see it, just, hey, comment below and say, hey, look, I want to see some content on, whatever vehicle. And then I also have, which you can see here, I've got a field full of all kinds of just, square body Chevrolets and, random shit. So if any of that stuff interests you guys, just drop a comment or whatever and say, hey, I want to see a little more about, whatever. Once again, just want to say thank you guys very much for subscribing to the channel. A lot of it, I will say, is going to be, how-to stuff on equipment and diesels, because that's pretty much my bread and butter. But, the car projects, my personal projects, I'm more than happy to film for you guys if you guys like watching it. So just want to say thank you again very much, and here's to this video. All right, folks, this will probably be a fairly short video. I'm over here at the Hensley's well drilling in Clarksville, Virginia, and I'm going to put a Huey pump on their digger truck here. So this particular truck, I actually built the deck engine on it. This truck's I believe it's a 2006 7400 International. So it's got the Dt570 in it. The deck engine here, this is a 3406 B model, and what we done with this probably about 3 or 4 years ago, I rebuilt the deck engine in it, pulled the engine off, which I actually can't really see it there, but pull the engine off, everything from Cat, new liners, pistons, bearings, all that stuff. The only thing that wasn't touched, that wasn't new, was the crankshaft itself. Everything got replaced on it. Reman head, instead of just having that one resurfaced or whatever, it was more time efficient just to get a reman head from Cat where everything already done to it. Brand new reman injectors. They weren't brand new. Sent the injection pump off, had the injection pump redone by the local Cat dealer in South Hill. And I can't remember the hours that's on it now, but I'm pretty positive they've been drilling a ton of wells with it. Actually, talking about hours, I remember we reset the hour meter as far as knowing the hours on the engine itself. So they've been 3,800 hours on it since the rebuild, and it's going strong. The only thing that happened was the rear main started leaking at one point, and we had to, they had some other stuff that needed to be done to the truck. I think by the SRAM dealer, ended up doing a bunch of the other work, and they ended up sending it off to Asheville, North Carolina, and they redone the rear seal on it, I believe, back in January. I do remember the radiator here had a leak, I think at like the top of one of the cores, and they ended up having to fix that. But anyways, on this truck here, Philip, he called me. He said, "Hey man," he said, "well, we're having some problems with it. It's it seems to be like it's hard start. The battery's damn near just about die on it. Can you come take a look at it?" Well, they had the truck on a job site, and it was actually they were drilling with it. So I went and took a look at it, and I told Philip, I said, "Hey man," I said, needs a high pressure oil pump." I hooked the computer to it, pretty much scanned it, looked at your ICP pressure versus your desired ICP. That's injection control pressure, and look at your IPR duty cycle. And so pretty much while it was cranking, it was pretty much looking for around like 750 or so ICP, just to crank, and then, it'll go ahead and start. And it wasn't getting that. And you look at your IPR duty cycle, pretty much it ramped all the way up to, I think it was like 85 or 88%. And then once it got to that point, it finally started. So we've got a new high pressure oil pump. And this assembly is nice. It comes with the fuel pump and IPR valve, like all is one complete assembly. I like that. I absolutely love this. And this comes straight from our international dealer that's local to us. It's Lilly International. And I love the sealed unit here. So what I'm going to do, because I don't have my tripod with me, I'm going to change the pump out, and we're going to see what happens. So I'll be back in just a second for you guys. Okay. So if you're replacing your high pressure oil pump, so all you got to do, you'll need a 15/16, excuse me, and a 3/4. That'll take care of your oil line here, your oil line there, your supply to your head. That'll take care of that. And then you'll need a 3/4 for your fuel lines here. You can take it loose here at the pump, and then over here at your primer pump, you can just take that line completely out of the way, and then you also have another line there. You can just take that one loose and just set it to the side or whatever. Just take them both loose and set them to the side. Then you'll need 10 millimeters for the bolts on the pump itself that hold it to the engine. And I apologize for my angles here, because I got some stuff in the way. So ow. Again, you'll need 3/4, 3/4, 15/16. And you'll have 2 long bolts on the back side of the pump, and you'll have 2 short bolts on the front side of the pump that you'll have to take off. And then you'll also have your plug for your IPR valve, which is right here. You'll just take and move the clip out of the way, pull it out, and there you go. Just like 6 liter, just like 7.3, it's all the same right there. And you set that to the side. All right, so let me get this pump out. All right, right back at you. So just got the pump out. You'll see here, there. So what I've done, I used a 3-inch extension and a 10 to get the back bolts. They're a little bit of a booger to get to, but you can get to them. I used a flex head ratchet, where I could just turn the handle to the ratchet and get around the side of the pump and get it out. This line right here for the air compressor, I pulled it off so I could pull the pump out. And you can just kind of finagle it around and stuff, because I've still got like the power steering reservoir in the way, the radiator prop rod or whatever, stabilizer rod, that's all in the way. Anyways, over here is the pump. This one's been on it since 2006, brand new, just getting weak. Here's everything that's out. Those are the 2 bolts from the back. These are the 2 from the front. And then these are your fuel lines. I would suggest, I figured they would have come in the kit, but they didn't. Get some new rubber little O-rings or whatever. The International uses a bunch like that or whatever. Now what you can do, and I've done it a bunch, use fuel line, rubber fuel line, just cut fuel line, you know, pretty short and slide it over there. Works. It does the exact same thing. Or you can buy the actual stuff from International. Oops, there goes an extension. But yeah, you can see right there how that rubber's just tore all up. But it's okay. You know, look there, it broke it out. And one reason I'm sure that probably got messed all up at some point, somebody probably may have took that line off, and that rubber may have got pinched in the threads or something. You know, telling, but because you can see like a little bit of copper right there where it pulled the thread a little bit. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put this new pump on, and then I'll cross the line. I'll dabble with these lines here when I get to that point. So here we go. Well, I got it all back together. I had the pan in the wrong spot, and when I pulled the pump back, a bunch of oil fell, and I had to move pretty quick. But aside from that, got it back together, no leaks, running good. So that's kind of long and short of it all. But it's Hensley's Well Drilling. They're licensed in North Carolina and Virginia. If you need a well dug, give them a call. Philip, he goes out and he replaces bladder tanks, pressure switches, all kinds of stuff like that. You can actually follow him on H2O Mechanic on Instagram and YouTube, and he does a lot of videos where he documents a lot of the work that he does. So I'm glad. It sucks he wasn't here, but he was actually out getting some work done today, so he wasn't here for this video.